to remember that no matter what you do and what people try to define you as, you are who you are. So, a couple of things. These are the tips that I think I can share from just my own personal experience. Always remember to embrace your inner 4-year-old. Walk with her every single day. She's curious, she's open, she's non-judgmental, she's feisty, she's outspoken, and she's fearless. Don't think that you have to grow up in every single circumstance. You can be a 4-year-old. Embrace the good things about that. How that's worked for me, I started off as wanting to be a painter. I never thought I'd end up being a creative director in advertising.
A big agency.
Yeah, I'm at Ogilvy, by the way. But what ended up happening is that my life has never really been planned. I've sort of just gone with what felt right at any given moment. I grew up in Jamaica. I know I don't sound like it. Long story. Ask me later over drinks. But my first artwork was, I think I might have been 3, and my mom made the mistake of leaving a magic marker lying around, and I went into my brother's room, not my room, by the way, into their room, and did this massive sort of thing on the wall, on their cupboards. I didn't ask permission. I went as far as my little arms could find. And the first thing that made me realize that I could get praise for this was my parents walking in and going, well, you shouldn't do that, but wow. That's where I started. So that's my philosophy. I do first, ask later, and it seems to be working. So I started school and realized that I didn't really want to live with mom and dad for the rest of my life, so I did a double major. I did painting and graphic design. Applied to school in New York, thinking I was going to go in and be an illustrator, thinking, okay, that will make me some money, you know, so I don't have to be eating, you know, Cheese Whiz. The department was oversubscribed. I was so desperate to get off the island. You're all thinking, you want to leave Jamaica? Trust me, that much space, you'll want to leave. Especially when you've got shaved back of head, you're a goth in Jamaica where everybody's listening to, you know, Al B. Shore, and you're listening to the Smiths. Yeah, so I had to leave. So I said, what else do you have? Oh, well, we have this little department called, you know, the Master of Fine Arts in Computer Art. You want to do that? Nah, the most thing I've ever done on a computer is post checks in a bank. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. So I showed up a couple of weeks early, learned how to use a computer, got my first freelance job 2 weeks in, totally bullshitted my way through it. Anybody remember PageMaker? That was my first program, and that was my life.